Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope you all are doing very, very well. And let's jump straight into this, shall we? And you can see behind me here, now in front of me, we managed to complete this ship right here, and we called it the Midnight Merchant. And we got more on the lore of this ship, this vessel, later on in the episode. But for now, we got some salmon down here hanging out. What are they doing? Well, I guess just the game being weird. Okay. We also managed to complete that terrace of builds right there, which I really, really like. Let's see if we can squeeze on over here and take a better look. All right, we made it up here, and now you all can see these structures just a little bit better, and I'm really, really happy with them. And we even got a fish market in that building right there, and I got a name hidden on the backside of that sign right there. As a matter of fact, let's jump over here and take a look. Now, the name of this sign was actually inspired by a game that we played back on the craft, and I'm still a member of that place as well. But this game was created, the Salmon Slap, and I thought that would be very, very fun to create a restaurant or fish market right here named the same. And I just wanted to bring that over as a memento from the craft. Anyways, we've also managed to complete the cargo holds right here, cargo hold 1 and 2 for shipping and receiving, of course. Now, what I want to focus on is on the other side of this island today. Let me get it around there, and let's jump back this way. Maybe I should put a pathway that leads from this corner up around this way. Maybe that is something I can do in the future. That's just a little bit of brainstorming, a little bit of thinking. Nothing set in stone, of course, but it may help us later on when navigating through our town. Now, with that said, let's get on the backside of this island behind our little starter house right here, where I have been collecting all of my wood for my trees. I've got the pale oak farm right here and the dark oak farm. I did have spruce right here, but I went ahead and took it out to clean up the pod soil. By the way, if y'all want to clean up pod soil the easy way, just take a shovel, turn it into grass path, and then take a hoe and till the grass path, and it will turn back to dirt, eventually turning back to grass. That's a little something that I found out, and if y'all didn't know, you're welcome. But we need to clean out all of these trees right here, even those trees up there, and a couple mushrooms I've got growed. These mushrooms right here that I've grown, which is not a big deal, and we just got to do some terraforming, as the build I want to put is going to go right up here on top of this hill. As soon as I jump up here, y'all will be able to see. It's going to go in this area right here. I've been cleaning out some of the trees little by little behind the scenes and lighting up some of the caves, of course. But most of this island back here is lit up, except for some of the areas down that way, which I'll have to get later on. Now, with me done chit-chatting and yapping my jaw here, of course, I like to talk a lot sometimes, and I get distracted. But let's jump into a time lapse of terraforming this land up right here. We'll take out these trees right here, these mushrooms, and all of the trees through this part of the island as well. So let's sleep through the night here, and we'll go ahead and jump straight into a time lapse of terraforming this land up right here. Let's go. Now that we got most of this island on this backside here pretty much terraformed, I still got more to do over there where them bushels of trees are. Or bushels? I guess that's what you would call them. A bunched up gathering of trees over there. Those all have to be removed, and I've got more terraforming to fill in the hole that's in that side of the island. Now, with that said, I need to focus on this part here. I need to take this down by one more layer, but my shovel is about busted, and I need to go mend it, so it's a perfect time to go see if I got iron. And this doggo has been here since day one of me building the starter house. He's been up here chilling in the woods and his trees, and I just happened to take those away from him. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to tame this guy and we're going to name him. I'm not too for sure what we're going to name him, but we will tame him and put him over there in the new custom forest that I've built over here. I've still got more decorations to do over there. We are not done with that island by no means. I just needed a break from it from building all of those trees. I want to stick in boulders coming out the side of these mountains here, along with some decorations, some bushes and trees, more trees that are going to go in this area right here. But for now, let me go get my shovel mended, and I'm going to dig this down one layer, and we'll jump straight into the time lapse of the build I've got planned today. I've got a lot of material still to collect, and I'm probably going to bust my pickaxe up and have to mend it a couple times. But for now, let's get this here done, and I'll go get the materials and jump straight into the time lapse. Let's go. Oh my goodness, everybody. I am happy to finally have our castle in our world, the flaming heart of our city. And speaking of being flaming heart, we have a name for our castle, which is called the Emberspire Castle. Fire being, of obvious reasons, and Ember because this is actually the flaming heart of our entire world right here. This is an ancient castle that was restored by the new king, aka me, and the town of New Haven just came and built right here around the castle after the new king has founded it. Now, our doggo, I have some lore for him. If I can find out where he is, he's running around here somewhere. And I know I said I was going to tame him and put him on our Black Forest Island. Where are you, doggo? You're around here somewhere. Or I think you're around here somewhere. I just seen him running around this way. I thought, oh, there he is. And I named him Dog. Now, the reason his name is Dog is because he is not owned by anyone. Since he was here when the town was being founded, the people of New Haven took him in and cherished him and nourished him and made him the town mascot. And he will have a statue built for him later on in the future. But for now, that's going to be on a halt. But that is the reason Dog is not owned by anyone. That's why he's not tamed. He's a free range dog. He runs around the town being loved by the people. And as you may have noticed, I got the road in right here and finished up the terraforming on this side of the island. We'll take a quick jog right over this way so you all can see. And like an idiot, I thought I was recording and I wanted to share the terraforming with you all. But unfortunately, I'm an idiot and I forgot to hit record on the flashback. So it is just done. There's nothing I can do about it. Now, on this side of the island, I do want to put in another harbor area. That's the reason the road goes all the way down almost to the water, as we're going to have another harbor right over here. I've got some designing to do. I don't have any idea of what I really want to build in right this area right here. I just know it's going to be similar to our harbor that's on the other side of the island. Now let's get right back up here and take a look at our castle and go inside for a little bit of a tour on the inside here. And this castle just looks amazing walking up to it. It just starts out small and it just gets larger and larger as you walk up on it, giving that real feel of power, I guess you would call it. I'm not too sure what that feeling is actually called, but it is an amazing feeling walking up and seeing this castle and it's all in all of its glory. Now we got our walkway with a lookout for you right there. We're going to take a walk around this way. As you can see, we got a room right here, which might be the throne room. I'm not too for sure what we will make it. Maybe we need to hire, maybe I need to hire an interior designer to come on and decorate this world for me, as that would be fantastic. Now this is the king's staircase. And the reason being is the king's room is up at the top of these staircases. So the king is the only one allowed to travel this staircase. And we go inside here. As you can see, I left some scaffolding blocks, which I'm going to take care of right now. Excuse me for just one moment as I get this out of our way. There we go. I got them all. And I hope you all like this chandelier design. I've designed it before and used it in a previous castle build on the realm called the Craft. I do believe I spoke of it last episode, but I love this chandelier design, so I kept it and reused it inside of my world right here. Now, I want to get down to the other side of our castle here, and it looks like it's getting nighttime, so I can probably sleep somewhere. Maybe not there. Right there we go. Just in case stuff can still spawn during our tour here, I don't want to take any chances. I did do a quick light level check of everywhere, and it seems like everywhere is lit up good enough. But now we're going to come back out and go around through our little hallway right here, back up to this staircase right here. We're going to go all the way around, and now this staircase leads up to the top. I might even take it up to our balcony overlook areas right up there. But for now, it just goes to this hallway here and around. And this is our lookout area for the entry. And we've got a couple rooms that are going to be pretty much identical right here for these two. And this room right here is actually identical as well. It's just a little bit larger than the other two. And we got our walkway out to the outside where our guards are keeping watch over the side of our castles here and over the back of the castle, looking out for intruders, of course. And it looks really, really good. I really am pleased about the way this castle turned out. Now we got our walkway that goes all the way around here. As you can see, it overlooks our area very, very nicely. And we can get back inside right here to the staircase again. Now we're going to take our trip all the way back down to the front of the gatehouse. We're going to go up this little tower right here. As this goes up to the walkway above the gate tower for the guards to keep watch of the front entrance of the castle. As you can see right here. And you can look right down through here through each one of these. We're probably going to put some armor stand statues up here with some bows in their hands, more than likely. Do I need to do I have to install the armor stand mod that puts the arms on the armor stands, or no? Let me know down in the comments if you know, because I'm not too for sure, or I can do a little bit of research if y'all don't comment. But anyways, that is the tour of our castle all done and dusted. And with that, you all, that is going to be pretty much the end of our episode here. I've got another build plan that's going to go off of this island, and it's going to go on the backside over there. We'll take a quick look at where it's going to go here. Right on this island with the birch trees. As you can see, it just peeking up over. That's going to be in our next episode, so keep a watch out for it. And until next time, everybody, my hats are always off to you, and see you all later. Have fun and take care.